Good morning. My name's Rob Whitacre. This is Reaching the Lost Success Strategies. There's one more lesson that I want to provide that we learned from the American Mission campaigns, and it has to do with compassion cards. Now, compassion cards are step 2 of the evangelism model. Step 1 is making contacts. We spend a lot of time on contact, and we will continue to spend time on this because if you don't get that right, nothing else matters. Now, during our training process, during our campaign, because we spend time training every single day, and it's just not about door knocking. Those are cold contacts, the hardest ones to get. By the way, we're successful doing it. We also engage in compassion cards. So during the week, we're taking names of people who are discouraged or sick. When we go to the door, we might ask this question: do you know anyone who's discouraged, having a difficult time? We'll send cards as a church to encourage them. There are people that just need a little compassion. Remember, the Bible says on some, have compassion, making a difference. That's Jude, the 22nd verse. Now, we need names. And so we take names during the week of the contacts that we make, and we begin recording those on our contact cards. And then we begin organizing them. We begin setting up. Literally, we're going to send out not hundreds, but over 1,000 cards. Now, we're going to teach the members who come how to do a compassion card. You don't have to write a book. 2 to 3 sentences. Just share with them that your thoughts and your prayers, that you empathize with them, that you may sympathize with them, that people are thinking about them. When we go to the door and we find that somebody's hurting, we know that that person needs cards. When we find a person is sick, maybe, and they just need their spirits lifted, we're going to send cards. Now, why do we send cards? And why do we do it in this fashion? Because one card with 20 signatures does not work. You're wanting to do congregational evangelism, meaning that everyone in the local church gets involved. That means everyone sends cards for a period of 3 or 4 weeks. And at that time, they might visit, or we make a visit to them to find out how they're doing. That prospecting measure opens their hearts. It allows us to sow the seed. You just don't go out there to throw the seed out in the dirt. You prepare the soil. You need soil. You get it ready. You try to get out the weeds and the rocks. You make sure that the garden is ready for the seed. That's prospecting. Compassion cards accomplish this. So during American Mission campaign, we spent Thursday evening, Friday all day writing cards. Literally, we wrote about 1,700 cards. Some people would receive 5, 10, 12 cards. Now, we don't send them all at once. We send them strategically. We're going to send some on Monday, some on Tuesday, some on Wednesday, some on Thursday, some on Friday of the following week. So that person is getting cards the entire week. Can you imagine the effect it has on them? Can you imagine what it does when someone receives that much love? Brother, when you receive that much love, you're going to be moved. It's going to have a positive impact. Now, all those won't end up in Bible studies, but I promise some of them will. And that prospecting tool that we use at our School of Evangelism and that we actually use in a actionable form during our American Mission campaigns is powerful. You've got to get yourself involved in prospecting. Having all these contacts without prospecting does not result in Bible studies. You don't go up to a contact you've made and say, hey, would you like to have a Bible study? That's a recipe for outright failure. You've got to take your time and develop those relationships. Nothing more potent than getting your church involved in card writing. Now, just as a side note, we're not writing cards to church members, to elders and preachers. This is not about inward. This is about outward. So a lot of you do card writing. The question is, to whom are you writing? Are you writing to sinners, that is contacts, people in the community? Or are you writing to brother so-and-so or sister so-and-so? Brother and sister so-and-so don't need saved, but these in the community do. Now, we also reach out to those who are unfaithful. So the elders gave us a list of those who maybe have fallen away, become discouraged. And instead of an awkward visit, how about if they receive 20, 30, 40, 50 cards from the church that says, we miss you. Your pew's been empty. It's still warm. We'd like you to come back. We love you. Those are the kind of things that make a difference in people's lives. So at AMC, we did this. It was incredible. You see photos of us doing it. You need to do that at your local church. What we do at AMC can be duplicated at the local congregational level. We can reach the lost in our communities, brethren. Evangelism works. I hope this message helps you. If you have any questions, reach out to us at the School of Evangelism. We're here to help you reach your neighbor.